Hi guys, my name is Samantha. This is an intermediate reading class, and today we're going to look at two articles. One is about Mount Everest and the other one is about the Parthenon. Hello.
Oh, you're so fast.
I am?
Yeah, it's 7:59.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Ragul, you have a lot of background noise.
Yeah, it's not saying hello.
Pardon? How are you, Firkin?
I'm fine. Are you ready?
Yes. Wait for some more people to. That's better. Where are you from, Ragul?
Ma'am, my name is Rahul from India.
India. Cool. It's nice to meet you. Warm-up question for today is going to be tell me about somewhere that you've traveled. What's your favorite place in the world?
I like America.
Where have you been in America?
Not yet interested in going for America. I like America very much.
Where in America? What state?
Not yet gone for America. Sorry, ma'am, not yet gone for America. I'm in India.
Yes, I know you're in India, but did you say you like to travel to America?
Yes, ma'am, I like to travel to America for my higher studies.
Hi, Tan. What about you, Firkin? What's your favorite place to be in the world that you've traveled?
I've never traveled the world.
Well, no. But have you traveled anywhere in the world?
No, but I'm planning to visit somewhere in the world.
So where would you go? Where do you want to go?
First, I never think about that. London.
London?
Yes.
Yeah, London's very nice. What would you want to see in London?
Buckingham Palace, maybe. What was the name? Big Ben.
Mm-hmm.
And there was I think a circus. I forgot
circus?
the name. Not the circus, like.
Yeah, I don't know what the name is either. Oh, Piccadilly Circus?
Yes.
You know it's not. You know it's not actually a circus, right? Piccadilly Circus. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Hi, guys. I just asked everyone a warm-up question. Tell me about somewhere that you've traveled. What's your favorite place in the world? So think about different places that you've traveled. Or if you haven't really traveled anywhere, you can just tell me somewhere that you would love to go in the world. Orlando, are you there?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
What's your favorite place in the world?
Well, actually, I haven't had the opportunity to travel. I'm from Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
but I would like to visit New York, um, maybe Central Park or Washington Square,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Cool. New York. New York is very nice. I only went to New York when I was really little, so I don't really remember that much, but it's nice. Vinicius? Did I say that right?
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your favorite place in the world, or where do you want to travel, if you could go anywhere?
I would like to know Paris, to Eiffel.
Paris?
Yes.
You can come visit me. I live in Paris.
Yeah.
And
Good.
what would you want to see in Paris? Oh, you're frozen.
Can you
Okay, you're
repeat,
back.
please?
What do you want to see in Paris?
When?
What would you like to see in Paris? I'll type
Tower Eiffel.
the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Eiffel
And
Tower.
where are you from?
Brazil.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you. And
Me
hi,
too.
Yada. Yada, are you there?
Hello everybody. I'm from Mexico. My name is Yara.
And if you could travel anywhere in the world, or if you've been anywhere, what is your favorite place? Or where would you want to go?
I visit long time ago Cuba, and I have two favorite places that I want to visit. La Toscana in Italy
Mm-hmm.
and Switzerland.
Yeah, I would love to go to Italy. That's where I want to go next. It's nice to meet you, Yada.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know how to pronounce your name. Abdurazak?
Yeah, it's right.
Okay. And where are you from?
I am from Algeria.
And if you could travel anywhere, where would you go?
I would travel to Turkey, Spain, maybe Egypt.
Everywhere?
Yeah, everywhere if I can. Yeah, why
Cool.
not?
It's nice to meet you.
You too. Thanks.
Hi, David.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Well, I'm kind of sleepy, but yeah,
Where are you?
I'm from Chile.
Oh, okay. So what time is it for you right now?
It's 3 a.m.
So it's probably bedtime, almost?
Yeah.
And if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Well, I've been in Spain, in a place called Palma de Mallorca. This is an island in the Mediterranean Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go to Brazil in April. I will spend my vacations there in São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro.
Cool.
And that's all. I have been in Argentina also, but yeah, let's continue the class.
So you've been
Nice
to a
to
whole
meet
bunch
you.
of different places.
Yeah,
Cool. Nice to meet you, David. And hi, Eric.
Hi,
Where are you from?
from Colombia, the Caribbean.
And if you could travel anywhere in the world or tell us about a place you've been, what is your favorite place?
To know, yeah,
Where?
in Colombia, in Tayrona Park, in the Caribbean. It's a beautiful place in the Caribbean. Have different beach, and I want to know Italian, Zurich, more in the north.
Yeah.
Yes, this part of Europe, and wherever place to know person.
Cool. So did you say North Italy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to go there too. The weather's much nicer than it is here right now. It's very rainy here. Cool, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And hi, Lula. Lula, are you there? Maybe not. Okay. This is an intermediate reading class, and today we're going to look at hopefully two places, Mount Everest and the Parthenon. If we don't have time, then we'll just look at one, but we'll see how it goes. So I have two documents on Google Drive for you. I will just... Do you have access to them right now? I see Firkin's there. Firkin, can you see the documents?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, so there's two documents on Google Drive. We're looking at the first one first. So it's called Mount Everest. And if you guys are watching from outside the chat, I'll also give you the link. So here's the link to the document. And I will also share my screen. So you have a few different options of how you want to look at the document. So there's a few warm-up questions first.
There is some echo, I think, no?
I don't hear an echo. There might be. Does anyone else hear an echo?
I can see the document.
Oh, yes, so.
Okay, so we've got, does anybody know where Mount Everest is located?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Mongolia?
Nepal.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Nepal.
Nepal. And do you know how tall it is?
Yeah. 8,300 maybe. Meters.
8,300 meters. I don't know how that translates. I only have it in feet. Do you know who the first people were to climb to the top of Mount Everest?
No.
No.
It was British. That's just I remember.
Okay. Does anybody know? Oh, well, you'll find out today. Do you think the local people welcome the many foreigners who come to climb Mount Everest?
Probably.
Do you think that they're happy that there's lots of people coming to climb the mountain?
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know, it might be disruptive if it's the place that they live. Sometimes it can be frustrating to have tourists around where you live. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and then we'll do the reading. My mother-in-law. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see it a little bit better. So we'll take turns reading. Maybe... yeah, I hear a lot of background noise. I think it's coming from... Okay. Abdurazak, do you want to read the first paragraph?
Okay. Mountain Everest rises 29,035 feet above sea level, making it the tallest mountain on the earth. mountain on Earth. It is found in Asia, in the Himalaya mountain range, on the border between Nepal and Tibet.
Good. David, would you like to continue? David,
Sorry.
do you want to read the next paragraph? It's right here.
Oh, I can't see it now. I'm sorry, I lost. Wait. Okay, I can see now. The second one, right? Everest was named for Sir George Everest, the first person to record its age and location. Tibetans call it Kumulangum, goddess mother of the snow. The Nepalese call it Sagarmatha, mother of the universe.
Good. And the third paragraph, it's a little bit longer. Eric, would you like to read this one?
Yes. There are two main routes for climbing Everest. The northwest right in Tibet and the southwest right in Nepal. In 1921,
So when we're reading dates, all you do is read the first number, the first two digits, and then the second two. So we would say 1921.
1921,
Yep.
British explorers investigated the Tibetan route. At that time, the Nepal border was closed to foreigners. In 1924, two British climbers attempted to reach the tops of Everest, but they never returned. This route was tried until 1915, when China took control of Tibet and closed its borders.
Good. Perfect. Okay. The next paragraph, Lula?
Me?
Yep.
Luis.
Luis? Oh, sorry, I was reading
Louis.
it wrong.
Okay.
Louis.
Okay. When Nepal opening its burning in 1949, Cleaver began using the some
South
south
east.
southeast
Yep.
rig on my 29 um, um, 1953. Sorry, Everest was finally. Oops.
Sorry.
Everest. Okay. Everest was finally conquered by Edmund Hurley of the New Zealand and Tensis, Norway. His shepherd Goody using the route.
Perfect. Okay. And don't worry, we're going to come back and look at the vocabulary. But I thought we would just read the whole thing first. Thanks,
Sorry.
Louis. No, that's good. Firkin, can you read the next paragraph?
Sorry, where are we?
By 2001.
Okay, by 2001, almost 1,500 climbers had reached the summit. Of the 175 who died on Everest, 42 reached the summit but died on the way down.
Good. Next paragraph. Regul? Regula, are you there?
Yes, and then no, inside Junko table TV of Japan became the moment which
The first. Sorry, Ragul, I can't really hear you. It's cutting out.
tanks.
It might be your connection.
What?
Sorry, Ragul, it's difficult to hear you. I think it might be your connection. You sound like a robot. That's not really working. Unless it's my connection. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Sorry, Ragul. Maybe you could just follow along and we'll get Renee, you made it.
Yeah.
Renee, can you read this paragraph?
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. In 1975, Junko Tabei of Japan became the first woman to reach its summit. In 1978, Reinhold Messner of Italy claimed it without taking extra oxygen tanks, and in 1918 he claimed it alone. In 2003, 15-year-old
I don't know, Minkipa, maybe? Minkipa?
Sherpa of Nepal became the youngest person to reach the top, and 70-year-old Yuichiro Miura of Japan became the oldest. Local Sherpa guides have set many other records.
Good. Do you guys think you'll be able to climb a mountain when you're 70? That's pretty impressive. All right. And one more paragraph. Vinicius, would you like to read? Oh,
Okay.
got a lot of background noise.
The Sherpa people have benefited economically from the many people who employ one of two Sherpa guides, and the average living team spend $200 on guide and supplies while in Nepal.
Good. It's 200,000. $200,000. So that's a lot more than 200. Okay, 200,000. And sorry, Vinicius, I'm just going to keep you muted. It's very noisy.
Sorry.
Just because when you move around, it makes a lot of noise, and we can't hear each other.
Okay.
But you can always mute yourself and keep yourself muted until you're ready to talk. Okay. And if you're just joining, hello. I do have a face. I'm just sharing my screen so it's easier for you guys to follow along. So let's go back and look at some of the vocabulary, and then we're going to do comprehension questions to see how well you understood the text. So back up to the top. Says mountain range on the border between Nepal and Tibet. So what is a mountain range? Can anybody tell me?
Mountains.
Yes, but what does the word range mean exactly when you use it together here? Mountain range. It doesn't just mean a mountain, right?
Like.
Yeah, I see your hand. Yeah, like this. So it's like a spread, basically, of mountains. So not just one mountain, but many mountains kind of lined up next to each other, and they look like this. Mountain range. Okay. Everest was named for this guy, Sir George Everest. First person to record its height and location. I think you guys probably know what the word height means. Yes?
Yeah.
What is height?
Height.
Altitude.
Yeah.
Hello?
So how tall something is. And Abdu, I can speak some French, but not well enough to teach it. I'm sorry. But we could speak in French, just not in English class. Okay. And anyone know what chomolengma means?
Yeah.
There's a lot of words in this text that aren't actually in English, but they've given us little translations. Goddess, mother of the snows.
Snow.
Yeah. Mother of the universe is Sagarmatha. Okay. It says there's two main routes for climbing Mount Everest. Do you guys understand what these directions all mean? North, northwest, southeast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you've learned the directions. And then British explorers investigated the Tibetan route. What are explorers?
People who find or discovering something.
Mm-hmm. So people who explore,
Yeah.
and try to find things or discover things. What are foreigners?
People who come from foreign countries.
Yeah, so exactly. People who come from a different place. So right now I'm a foreigner in Paris, and if you guys were to visit me, you would also be foreigners. So whenever you're in a place where you don't come from, you're considered a foreigner. So we're all foreigners, really. Here's one word you guys were struggling to pronounce. It's a silent B in this word. Climbers. Climbers. Silent B. Climbing.
Climbers.
And it means to do this, right? Climb up something. So climb a mountain. But make sure you don't pronounce the B. And it's a long I. Climbing, not climb. Climb. That word came up a few times. So British climbers tried to reach the top, but they never returned. That's unfortunate. Poor guys.
There are Mother of the Snows.
Mother of the Snows? Yeah.
Everest was named of Sir George Everest, the Everest person to record its height and location. The Tibetans call it Jomo Logoma, goddess, mother of the snows. Then let's call it Sag, mother of the universe.
Exactly. So it has Sorry. We actually already read the text together, but if you want to read it again, you can just mute yourself and then read it. I'm still getting a lot of background noise.
My name is Ibrahim Thawabiya.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm from Ibrahim Thawabiya, from Jordan, 32 years old, graduated from University of Jordan, Nearest College.
Cool. It's nice to meet you. I'm Samantha. I'm 22, and I went to school in Canada, and now I live in Paris. Okay. So if you do want to keep reading on your own, you can just mute your microphone and then read. But we already read it out loud together one time. Yeah, Furkan, I was looking, but I couldn't figure it out. Still here.
I ready to read?
No, we already read the text once together, so we're just looking at the vocabulary now.
Okay.
Okay. But you have the text on Google Drive, so if you want to go back and read it, you can do that at any time. I'll give you the link again. Here's the link to the text, and it's also on Google Drive. Okay. So they tried to get to the top, but they did not return. Dun dun dun. Does everybody know what borders are?
Yeah. Yep.
Borders, edge.
Borders are what?
Edge.
Edges, yes.
Edges, yeah, yes.
Yeah. So the
Like
edge, or when.
separation between two countries.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Separation between two countries.
It can be. I'm sorry. It can
It's
be
okay.
frontier. I heard
Frontier,
that.
yeah.
Frontier.
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 Yeah. So the
Thank you.
frontier is like this, the place right before the border. So when you're just on the border and coming up to the border, that's like the frontier of a place. And then the actual lines that are kind of drawn are called the borders themselves. So frontier is pretty much a synonym. Front lines sounds like military term. Yeah, you use frontier a lot when you're talking about explorers. You can say that they explored the frontier, or they reached the frontier. It's more common, I would say, in everyday speech to say border, but you could say frontier. It's a good word. And yeah, I don't know how to mute everybody, but if I exit the Verbling chat, something happens to the class, so I don't want to go away from the chat.
Well,
But if you guys could just keep yourselves muted until you're ready to speak, that would be great. There's a lot of background noise, and I'm trying to get rid of it, but I can't. It keeps coming back. So it's helpful if you just keep yourself muted. Okay, let's keep going. Everest was finally conquered.
Conquerors.
Right?
Like
Conquerors.
inmates.
Like inmates?
Invade.
Conquest.
Oh, invade.
Without.
Invade, explore.
The first man.
Yeah, so a conqueror is somebody who goes to a place, explores it, and then takes it over. So you could say they invade it. You don't necessarily invade a place to conquer it. Not necessarily, but usually. Usually when you conquer somewhere, there's some sort of war involved, or a fight, where the native inhabitants of the land are like, what the heck? Why are you here? And you're like, this is my land now. And then you fight. And then you win. And then you have conquered the land. That was a very in-depth description of what happens when the land is conquered. Yeah, the Spanish, we call it the Spanish conquest. Conquest. So there's conquest, conquer, conqueror. The conquest is what you do, or what you go on. You go on a conquest to conquer, and your name is a conqueror. You're called a conqueror. So they all come from the same root. His Sherpa, in this case, conquered means he finally climbed the mountain. So he finally completed the task that he was aiming to complete. So he finally finished something, he conquered it. So it doesn't mean that he's taken over a land, it just means that he's completed something that, a task that he's been working on. Do I sound choppy? Do I sound like a robot?
No.
No, it's okay.
For me.
Okay. All right. What does guide mean in this sense? It has multiple meanings, but what does it mean in this example?
Show the route.
Guide?
Yeah.
The people who show the route.
Yeah, so it's actually the person who is showing you the route. It's guide can be a verb as well. Somebody can guide you somewhere, but in this place, in this case, the name of a person is the Sherpa guide.
It's mean direction.
Yeah, so it's a guide is someone who shows you the way around, shows you a direction, shows you where to go, or to guide is to show someone where to go. So in this case, it's not the verb, it's actually talking about the person. The person is a guide. Yeah, tourists usually need a tour guide. You might have heard that before. So a tour guide shows you around, tells you where all of the cool places are in a country. Had reached the summit. Does anybody know what a summit is?
Is the top of the mountain?
Yeah, exactly. The highest point, the top of the mountain. You are in Yes, top of the mountain. It says 42 reached the summit but died on the way down. So they made it to the top, but they didn't make it back down. They probably either fell or froze because Mount Everest is very, very cold up there, up at the top. Okay.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know. It's not funny. I just said it's very cold, and I shouldn't be laughing. Okay.
It could be my relatives.
Well, hopefully it's not. Do you have any relatives who climbed Mount Everest?
Maybe.
I don't know. Now you're just making me feel bad.
You are talking with people around the world, from different countries.
It's true. This is true. Okay. So the first woman to reach the top was named Junko Tabai. Excuse me. And I might be saying that wrong. I don't speak Japanese, unfortunately. It's easy to get down. Oh, I don't think it's easy to get down. I think I would have more trouble getting down than up, because if you slip, you just like fall all the way. But also, once you've already climbed up to the top, you're probably really, really cold at that point. So you were warm on your way up, and now you're really cold and trying to come back down. So it doesn't sound easy. But that 70-year-old man did it, so
maybe they carried him.
Yeah. What are oxygen tanks?
Things that gives you oxygen.
Yes. Exactly. So when do you use an oxygen tank?
In the high points, because there are few oxygen in normal places.
Yes.
Or when you are old man.
Yeah, exactly. So you also use oxygen tanks, people who are in the hospital, and they're on what is called a respirator. So it's like a machine that helps you breathe. Then you're kind of hooked up to oxygen. Or when else are oxygen tanks used?
when you using the tanks under the water, no.
Yeah, that's a different kind of tank. So what we're talking about is a tank like a canister or a container that holds oxygen. There's also tanks that are, how do I describe what a tank is? It's a vehicle that they use in the army, those big, huge, dark green vehicles, and they roll along and usually have guns attached to them. So that's a different type of tank. Same word, but different meaning. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Local Sherpa guides. Local means that it's somebody from the same area. And guides and supplies. Were there any other vocabulary words that you saw while we were reading that you would like me to go over? No? Okay. I'm just going to zoom out and do some comprehension questions. Zoom back in. So after reading that, how many people want to try to climb Mount Everest?
Me.
Birkin, do you think you could do it?
No.
No? Anybody else?
Problem.
Would you actually try, though?
Never.
No? Would anybody here actually try to climb Mount Everest?
No.
No? I know it's on a lot of people's bucket list. Have you heard of that term before?
Yes.
A bucket list is like a list of things you want to do before you die. So some people want to climb Mount Everest. I think I probably wouldn't make it, so I would have to put it at the end of my bucket list. Okay. So true or false statements. So we're just going to read them and decide if they're true or false based on the text. So this is just for some comprehension to see how much you understood. So the first one, Renee, can you read the first one?
Yes, sure. Sir George Everest was the first person to climb to the top of the Mount Everest.
True or false? No
Hard
cheating.
one.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think it's false. I don't know. I don't remember.
False? Does anybody disagree?
True.
Firkin says true. I think Louis said true.
If Arkan says true, it is true.
Oh.
True, true.
Go back.
It's true.
I think the answer is true.
Yes. Everest was named for Sir George Everest, the first person to record its height and location. Number 2.
Okay. I can see.
You can't see?
I can see.
I'm going back to the questions now. It's back at the
Okay.
questions.
I need answer, right?
Yes. Number 2.
Or read it.
Sure, Louis. Can you read number 2?
Okay. Edwin, you Larry using the meeple.
Oops. Sorry, Louis. Click on your microphone. That was an accident.
Sorry.
Sorry. That was my fault. Okay.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay. Well, Edwin, Hillary using the Nepal routing to reach the summit of the Mount Everest.
Good. Use the Nepal route to reach the summit. Is this true or false?
I can call a friend.
Okay. Phone a friend.
Ask Alvin.
Does anyone else know? Is this true or false?
True.
Oh, true. Well, I don't remember now.
Is it true?
But
True.
True. Let's see.
I following the people.
Yes.
The answer is true.
Yes. So it says Everest was finally conquered by Edmund Hillary using this route. So they're talking about the Nepal route. Excellent. Number 3, hundreds of people have died trying to climb Mount Everest.
True.
True.
False.
False. Okay. Is it true? Have hundreds of people died?
Yes, it's true.
Who said false?
Me.
It is false. Yeah.
It's true.
I think more persons.
False.
175.
False.
Yeah.
Of the 175 who died on Everest, 42 reached the summit but died on the way down. So would you say 175 is hundreds of people?
Not enough.
No.
No, there has to be at least more. There has to be at least 200 for it to be called
200.
hundreds. But this was recorded in 2001. So I don't know. Hopefully 26 more people haven't died since 2001. But based on the text, it would be false because it has to be at least 200. Junko Tabai was the youngest person to climb Mount Everest.
False.
Yes. No, false.
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 Who was this person?
The other.
First woman. The first woman.
The older one.
Yes, the first woman. First woman.
First woman.
The Tibetan route. Pardon? Renee, did you say something?
Oh no, I said whoa.
Oh, okay. I thought you said no. I was like, whoa, okay.
Oh no, if you said. No, sorry.
Number 5. The Tibetan route to the top is now the route that is used most often.
True.
Should we look?
Please.
False.
So
I don't know, I can't find it.
you have to trust me.
We have to trust Firkin? What did you say it was?
True.
Are you looking at the answers?
No, I'm making up the answers.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not gonna work. No, it's false actually. It's false.
And what is the answer?
That it's the other route. There's only two. We only have two options. So it's the other one. Okay, do you guys want to do more comprehension type of stuff and vocabulary, or would you like to read another text?
More vocabulary.
More vocabulary?
Another text.
Another.
But
Let's take a
Another
vote.
text.
Okay. Okay, let's do another text. So if you go to Google Drive, there's a second one there called the Parthenon. I'll also give you the link to it. Here's the link to the document. And I will also share my screen again. Whoops. So there's some warm-up questions. Have you ever been to Greece and seen the Parthenon? Has anybody ever seen this building?
I saw the picture.
Okay, you've seen the picture. Has anybody actually been to Greece? No. Yeah, me neither. But I'd like to. Do you know why the Parthenon was built?
In Athens?
Or when? No.
Athens?
In Athens?
Yes.
Okay, and what we're going to figure out all of these questions as we read, don't worry. What is the Acropolis?
Building.
Sorry, Firkin, what did you say?
Building.
It's a building?
Yeah.
Maybe the city.
It's a high place.
High place. A city. Okay.
Counts.
And do you think that the remains of the Parthenon are in good condition today?
We have to see that place.
You'd have to see it to know if they're in good condition?
We don't know.
No.
Acropolis?
No, it's very old.
It is definitely very, very old. There's the picture. Have you guys seen this before, this place?
This is not a real picture.
No.
Well, no. It's not a real picture. Would you like a real picture? I can pull up a real one.
Yeah.
What means Parthenon?
I'm just about to show you a picture, or Google Images. There it is. The Parthenon. Okay.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay, so let's do some reading. We'll do the same thing as last time, so we'll take turns reading the text. Maybe we'll start with Rod.
Did you send the link, or we just have to read
Yeah, you can just
with
read the
your
first
screen?
paragraph. You have the document in Google Drive, or you can look at my screen. So whatever's easiest for you.
Can you send please the link, because it gets blurry sometimes.
Yeah.
Your screen in Google Chat, please.
There you go.
Okay. What page is that?
It's just on the first page.
Is Mount Everest?
And
The document is
the wrong
wrong.
link?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I'll get the other link. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, here's the link.
Okay.
In the meantime, oh, did you find it, Rod?
Yeah, here.
Okay.
Yeah. When to start? We're not
Yeah, go
going to
ahead.
this time. Okay. Okay. The Parthenon, a masterpiece of ancient Greek architecture, was built to honor to goddess Athena. It was part of the Acropolis, a collection of ancient temples and monuments found on a hill in the center of Athens, Greece.
Good. And the next paragraph, Abdurazak,
Yeah.
would you like to read?
The Parthenon was built between 447 and 432 before the Christ. Pericles, a popular politician, envisioned the project, and Phidias, a famous sculptor, was in charge of building it. Phidias also carved a large gold and ivory statue of Athena that stood inside it.
Good. And the next paragraph, Eric?
Yeah. The Parthenon's raised base about 225 feet long and 100 feet wide. The temple that sat on it was about 98 feet long and 65 feet wide. 50 marble columns, each 6 feet around and about 34 feet high, formed the side and helped out the roof. A band of carved stone picturing famous battles ran around the top of the columns. Marble statues stood inside and out.
Perfect. Good. Next paragraph, Joe?
Yes, the Parthenon remained Athena temple for almost
1,000.
1,000 years, but when the Romans took over Athens in the 600s, they moved her statue and later destroyed it. Soon after, the Parthenon became a Christian church, and many of these pagan statues were destroyed. In 1040,
Okay, so when you read dates, you read the first two numbers first, and then the second two. So you would say
1456.
Yeah.
Athens was conquered again, and the church became a mosque. Finally, in 1689, Venetians attacked the city and badly damaged the structure. Only some of the columns remain standing.
Good. Next paragraph, Louis?
Okay. European tourists visiting Athens in the late 1700s may the ruins of the Parthenon famous. In the one
So you would say in 1801.
1801, okay. Sorry, in 1801, Lord Elgin taking many of the remaining decorative piece to Britannic, known as the Elgin marbles. They are now in the British Museum.
Okay.
The great joining one then back, but so far the British have refused. Refused. Sorry.
It's okay. It's good.
I speak.
Sorry, Joe?
I don't know. I speak with how a boy of the first day in the school.
No. It's fine. It's good. Just a note about reading dates. So I'm just typing in the chat. This, you would say in 1700. This would be 1801. It's kind of how we read it. And then 1689. So normally you read the first two digits as one number and then the second two, unless it's just 17 and then two zeros, 1700, 1800, 1900, 2000. Or if it's a 01 or a 02, you would say 1801, 1902, 1706. So that's just kind of how we read numbers, even though it seems a little bit strange.
Okay.
Okay.
That's just for everyone because we've had quite a few numbers happening so far. So when you're reading dates, it's the first two and then the last two.
Okay.
Okay. So
Thanks.
you're welcome. Last paragraph. Paji, Muhammad. Paji, are you there? No, Furkan, it's the same. You read the first two and then the last two. So 2012. Okay, Renee?
Yes.
One more paragraph.
Which one? Oh, okay. Okay. Today, vibrations from central Athens, heavy traffic may be destabilizing.
Destabilizing.
The land beneath the Acropolis, and the pollution from vehicle exhaust fumes as corroding the Parthenon remaining marble columns.
Good. Okay, so to look at the vocabulary, let's look at the bottom first and work our way up. We'll go backwards this time. Okay. What are vibrations?
Vibration.
Yeah, exactly.
Shaking.
I heard somebody saying like boo.
Yeah.
Shaking.
I guess so.
Vehicle exhaust fumes.
Gas.
Fumes.
Yeah, the fumes and stuff that are coming out of an exhaust pipe of a vehicle. Does everyone know what the exhaust pipe is?
Yes.
Usually at the back of the car, and all of the exhaust comes out there. Corroding.
Destroy.
Yes, destroying. More specifically, it's like picking away at something. So kind of slowly destroying it, ruining it. 2012.
Item.
It's the first time you've heard someone say 2012?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's like extremely common.
Extremely.
Yeah, but I mean, you can say 2012 or 2013,
Maybe
but
just
I always
Canadian.
say 2012, 2013. Yeah, you can. Either way is correct, but I don't think it's just Canadians. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, but you can say it either way. Okay. Decorative pieces.
Decorate.
Yeah, so you know what the word decorate means, right? So
Yeah.
something that is decorative is something that decorates a place. So the remaining decorative pieces that decorate the place. The ruins of the Parthenon. What is the ruins?
The remaining parts of.
Yeah, exactly. The remaining part. Okay. Pagan statues.
old religious things.
Status of population.
Mm-hmm. Conquered. Oh, we did conquered. What's a mosque?
Mosque?
Muslims' religious place.
Yeah, exactly. Place for the Muslim religion.
What's pagan? What means pagan?
Pagan?
Pagan statues.
It's also an old religion. It comes from paganism. It would take a while to explain, but I can give you a website if you're interested in it. But it's basically an old religion that it still exists today a little bit, but not so much. It used to be huge back in the old times. There's the Wikipedia page if you're interested in reading about it. We're just about out of time.
Samantha.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what is mosque.
Mosque is a place where Muslims go to practice religion.
Okay.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions?
No.
So far, we're good.
No.
Okay. Well, class is finished. I'm teaching the next class too. We're going to be looking at a bunch of movie trailers. So there are my links. You can follow me on Verbling or like my page on Facebook if you want.
Okay.
And hopefully I'll see you in the next class.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See you, Samantha. Thank you very much.
Bye, guys.
See you later. Bye-bye.